What's up, folks? Welcome back. Happy Saturday. We are here. It's a Sonic Saturday, baby. Before we get into that, we have some trivia by Haru Michi. This is just some good old general KH trivia, just spanning across the entire series. I believe it is all multiple choice, so it's anyone's game. 26 questions. I'll get the code up on screen. And as I advertised in the tweet and the Discord post and the stream title, you guys are going to vote on which Sonic Heroes team I play as next. So once the Blooket's over and we do all of our music-related puzzles, I will have a poll, and we will do either Team Dark, Rose, or Chaotix. It seems like Vaka's picked the team that she's stumping for. To a little surprise, let me nudge that down a bit. Team Sonic just again. My response is thus: no thanks, I'm good. Although, in the grand scheme of things, it's probably the second easiest team, right? Like, it's probably Rose is the easiest, then Sonic, then Chaotix, and then Dark. Yeah, music-related... Oh, yeah, Kazoo time. Alright, I'll Kazoo. I forgot to increase the cooldown on the Kazoo. So, get him in while you can, I suppose. Rouge is in Team Dark. She is the flyer of Team Dark. I was going to say every team has a woman. That's not true. Only 2 of them do. Yeah. Because Chaotix doesn't and Sonic doesn't. Is it really Team Sonic? That's crazy. It should be called like Team Hero or Teams, I don't know, something else. I can't believe they let that through. Tails and Knuckles, you know? Oh, right, Team Rose has 2. I forgot about Cream. I'll do my best! Yeah, no, Amy's on her own team. Tails, Knuckles, and Sonic for Team Sonic. So... No way! We're not letting girls into Team Sonic! They do be shopping! I'm just doing the Axel impression again with a slightly different cadence. I have not picked anything. I'm letting the chat vote once we are through with the trivia. So start plotting and scheming your politicking, everybody. What's up, T-Mac? Also, Apollo, thank you for the 8 months as we were getting started. Speaking of subs, I'm thinking of doing a sub goal of some kind, but I don't know what the prize will be. Trying to think of something that'd be like a nice one-off thing to do. So if anyone has any ideas, I am all ears. Meteoric, I think, you and Techno, first 2 people to stump for Chaotix. I've seen mostly rumblings for Rose, and then Days Mission Mode. 2 people in a row. Okay, well, that seems to be what people wanted. Wasn't there a sub goal for that in the first place? The first time I did it? I don't really remember. Maybe I should do it. When I did Days Mission Mode, that's when someone dropped a fat 1,000 on me. While I was playing as Zaldan, of all people. Maybe that'll draw in some financial boons. Alpha, thank you for the 24 months, 2 years. No fucking way. It's true. It's really upsetting. Chow Garden stream. Would people care about that though? Enough to give me 20 plus subs? Don't do Rose now. We are going to want a break after playing Dark or Chaotix. We need that easy shit later. Alright, T-Mac is politicking. But here's the thing, T-Mac. You care about my health and my sanity. I don't know if anyone else here does. Sad Vom, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. If I get rich, you're going to hate me, because I swear to God, I will pay you every single day just to play Days. I have played Days. If you want to save your money, go to the second channel, if anyone wants to hit the command on that. I did a whole playthrough of Days back in the summer of 22. Was the summer of 22, as they sing about in classic rock. Play it again, though? I mean, most other games I have played at least twice. Oh, you've seen it? Okay. Yeah, I want to play more. Okay. Yeah, if there's like a challenge of some kind to do, or again, we could do mission mode. CZ wants chill vibes, happiness. Well, we'll see. You guys continue to think about that while we go through the trivia here. I'll get my... Oh, coming off of a banger tweet. One of my worst tweets of all time. Because I just opened up my tab and it was a PNG of the Phantom. I'll read this for you. I'll read this in the way that regular GF read it when I let her know about my worst tweet of all time. She opened her phone and went to Twitter and she said, "Sticking out your cat for the Rinsler. You're so Jiminy. You're so Phantom Tax." Oh, I have fun. I have a lot of fun doing what I do. Okay, everyone in the comments hated me. Which, I mean, I think it was pretty clear that it was not a tweet made in earnest. You know, it wasn't like, "Hey guys," and then a TikTok dance. It was like, I'm making fun. What's up, Opal? No worries. Thank you so much for the 10 months. Stopping in to say Team SBO or Team Chaotix SBO rep. We'll see. They might be the ones. We shall see. Alright, sorry. I gotta actually put my code in. 3029. And thank you again, Opal. 268. I feel like I've been Lieutenant Patty and General Patty, Sergeant Patty. I definitely been Corporal Patty. What's even left? Private Patty? That's, careful, Mr. Plow. We gotta add Mr. Plow to the lore sheet. Let me get my giraffe. Alright, here we go. This is General KH Trivia by Harumichi. I do believe it's all multiple choice, so 26 questions of that. Here we go. I'm glad, Daisy. That was the intent. Oh no. I'm gonna go for it. That's what Mr. Plow wants. Yeah, but we've already kind of given into, you know, the demands of receiving attention. We've already... I mean, it's all my fault. It's not you guys' fault. Mr. Plow is a new era legend of the stream. Threatened to plow me while I was on the in the Rail Canyon. Well, what a fitting place to be. 12 consoles. I said 13 because I thought it'd be fun. So how many gaming platforms to date? So let's just stop down. Let's just think about this. PS2, PS3, PS4. Do we count PS5? No, right? Because there's no PS5 disc that is a KH game, right? I don't think so. We will say GBA, DS, 3DS. It is on the Switch through the cloud. It's going to be on PSP. It's going to be on iOS, right? Do we count the Vcast version? Like the phone that the Vcast was on? PC, okay, that's 11. And then Xbox One? 12? I think that gets us there. Am I missing anything? I did count the Vcast one, which I'm not sure if we're counting. Well, the browser game was... I mean, there's a couple, actually. But the main one we think of is Key. The Soldier Boy console. The Ouya. The... probably on the ColecoVision as well. No worries, Knuckledime. Trying to renew my sub with Prime, and it's beefing! Well, I'm sorry you're putting up with that ridiculous beef, but thank you so much. Alright, number 2. What's up, Shane? Oh, I believe it's this one. Which Keyblade wielder is the only one whose dive to the heart has no other characters represented in the inner emblems throughout the games? Final mix on the Magnavox, yeah. Okay, so Buffoons was pretty much my count. Yeah, nothing on Vens, which is weird, but as it's just like symbols. There's like no characters at all, so kind of bizarre. Because he's a pure light, he's too good for that. I don't know. Number 3. Oh no. God, I don't know. I have no idea. 13. I'm gonna go with this. Across both the real and first organizations, how many total members are there? Repeat members count as 1. 28, 20, 27, 26. I'm not gonna try to name them all. Fuck. Yeah, I said 26. That was stupid. Yeah, that's way too many. What was I thinking? God, math. Because the only new ones are Dark Riku, Vanitas, Master Xehanort, Young Xehanort, which I guess is tricky if they count as one. I guess they don't. Uh, then you gotta account for 14 from Shion in the OG. Yeah, that's tough. Okay. Number 4. Terranor, yeah, I always forget that. Real and data versions encoded. Probably this. Which two worlds appear as both real and data versions in Coded? Disney Castle and Destiny Islands, Disney Castle and Radiant Garden, Traverse Town and Olympus Coliseum, or Hollow Bastion and Destiny Islands? Yeah, because you're going to get the epilogue on Destiny Islands, right? As well as the data version that you play through. And then Disney Castle, there's like Disney Castleception, where you think you're in the real one, but you're actually in the data one. That's only in the cutscenes, but it is depicted both ways. Number 5. I forgot about Ansem for the real org. In Final Mix? Oh, it's one of these two. Oh, wait. Oh, did I fuck it? Which Keyblade has the second highest strength stat behind Ultimate Weapon in KH1 Final Mix? One Winged Angel, Oblivion, Divine Rose, or Oathkeeper? Not to brag, but I'm striking out. Fuck. Yeah, as soon as I saw Divine Rose, I was like, oh, I blew it, because they beefed it up for Final Mix. I said One Winged Angel. Silly. Alright, checking in at 5. Yeah, they nerfed Oblivion and they buffed Divine Rose, right? Lieutenant Fruitoon, Celeste, Buffoon, Just James, and Elbow Juice, number 6. Oh, man. Why? I mean, it's gotta be that, right? Yeah, that's the only one that makes sense, because there is no Hades Cup encoded. It'd be weird to get it from Data Riku, and then Cloud's not going to be in Traverse Town, nor is Leon, actually, so there you go. Number 7. Only in KH1? Well, that one, right? Sora has wielded so many Keyblades over the course of the games, however, which one did he only wield in KH1? We got Metal Chocobo, Jungle King, Fenrir, or Oathkeeper. It's a trick? I feel like it is, right? No, it's not. Jungle King, because that's a Deep Jungle Keyblade. Deep Jungle never comes back. Metal Chocobo was the one that was between, but I feel like he uses it in... Oh, it's in Calm. Which I don't know if you count that, but it is, you know, it's a Calm card. Jungle King is not. Fenrir is in 2, and Oathkeeper is in several games. So, Jungle King only appears as the item's avatar part, which I guess you could make a Sora avatar wield it, but not Sora himself. Number 8. Well, that's tough. I don't know. This is official? I have no idea. I'm gonna go with this. We visit Radiant Garden over a few games. However, what is the castle of the world's name? Radiant Garden Castle, Restoration Castle, Ansem's Castle, or Hollow Bastion? Fuck. I guess. Here's my question, though. When we're in, like, BBS Radiant Garden, no one's referring to the castle as Hollow Bastion. The Plow Palace. The Plowis. I think I soft disagree on this as well. We're not going to call it a bad question, alright? Someone took time out of their day to make this for us. But I do think it's a little up to interpretation in terms of, like, what castle are we talking about? If we're in Radiant Garden, then I would say that the castle that most people would be thinking about is the one that, like, the apprentices live in. And that would be, like, Ansem's Castle or whatever you want to call it. Like, no one's referring to the structure that Dylan and Alias guard as Hollow Bastion while you're in Radiant Garden. Doesn't Merlin say Hollow Bastion is the town's name in KH2? He does. Well, I think there's like some misunderstanding between like he goes, "How did a place like this get such a dreadful name as Hollow Bastion?" Which is the scene before it changes to Radiant Garden. Okay, number 9. Or the games or manga. Well, it's gotta be by default this. Which 2 characters from Pinocchio have not appeared in the Kingdom Hearts games or manga? Blue Fairy and Geppetto, Cleo and Figaro, Honest John and Gideon, or Monstro and Jiminy Cricket? Yeah, the villains. Because Cleo is the fish who does appear in the game, in KH1. Maybe Dream Drop as well, I'm not sure. Figaro, not in the games, but I do think... Is Figaro one of the ones... one of the ear sets that Aqua gets in 0.2? And then Blue Fairy is in Dream Drop, and then you know the other ones come from, obviously. Alright, 10. This. Which game was only released in Japan and then later re-released under a modified title outside of Japan? Boom, boom. Yeah! What's up, cabbages? Oh yeah, you're right, Jackie. That's very weird. It's like... I feel like the Mickey Mouseverse, which is what I call like the core group of Disney characters, they like adopt shit, you know? Like they adopted Jiminy in some situations, and now Figaro. They really like Pinocchio. As a kid, I was always confused as to whether or not Tinkerbell belonged to Peter Pan or like the grander Mickey Mouseverse, because she was always so integrated into like the Disney theme park, especially the Disney World or Magic Kingdom iconography. So yeah, coded. It was originally on Japanese phones, and then they re-released it as recoded on the DS outside of Japan. Which, did the Japanese phones for coded count as one of the platforms before? Did it should be, but it's not on the bingo card. So sorry. Well, let's check in. Yeah, Marie's also one of the cat ears. Just James, Fortune, Buffoon, Celeste, and Aid. Number 11. Oh, I have reported on this several times. In the Chain of Memories manga, Larxene is seen reading a book about which author? Voltaire, Marquis de Sade, Nostradamus, or Gustave Flaubert? It's Flaubert! Remember that green goo? I really annoyed my patrons a few game nights ago by guessing Flaubert on everything in which I was allowed to guess. They did not care for it. Yes, she was reading about the Marquis de Sade, which has been blurred out in this picture. Marquis de Sade was the founder, I guess, the inventor of sadism, which Larxene does enjoy participating in. All right, which it should be called sadism, right? Saded. I feel like calling it sadism kind of loses the root word. That's just my opinion. I'm gonna go with this. Oh, I held up my fingers. Well, don't look. I hope you didn't see it. You talking games or real games? Right, that's the problem. Fuck me. I disagree again. I disagree. Because, right, are we talking real games or mobile games? That's tough. Because here's what I counted. I counted OG Coded. I counted VCast. I counted KH Mobile. I counted Union Cross and Dark Road. Which, it's weird because Dark Road and Union Cross are like the same app sometimes, maybe. So I guess this was, if we're only counting real games, then it was Coded, Union Cross, and Dark Road, maybe. Mobile was part of Coded. Okay, fair enough. So then, but then again, 4 was not an option. Yeah, it's tricky. Yeah, if KH Mobile is part of KH Coded, then it should be. So we're saying Coded VCast Cuck's Dark Road are the same? No, because Key was browser, right? Like Key was, I always lump in Key with Union Cross, but it's like, you know, the same thing really, but like Key under that title was on a browser, but then Union Cross was on mobile. Mobile and Code had different launchers but interacted. Oh wait, it also includes Missing Link. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. Okay, I mean, you know, the most popular answer was the correct one, so I'm just bitching and moaning about it. Number 13. Oh god, it's this one. I just watched this scene. Which song from Olympus Coliseum appears in Dream Drop even though the world does not? Hero's Fanfare, Road to a Hero, What Lies Beneath, or Go For It? I think I know it. It didn't help that I disassociated for the first 5 seconds. Okay, cool. So it is, I believe, the scene where they save Mickey from drowning in Musketeers. It plays which is the music that you get when you're doing the barrel test in KH1 for Phil, I think, which is weird, but it's there. 14. Oh, you know what? Maybe that. I need to read. It's this. Although appearing in KH3, what was the first game that Shirathi actually appeared in? KH2, Coded, Key / Unchained Key. I always forget about Unchained Key, or Dream Drop. They'll start at Key, become Unchained, and fulfill their purpose through Union Cross. A real fucking thing that was said. Yeah, there you go. I just want to look up this Road to a Hero thing, so I could tell you where it's used. Using the Wayfinder project, baby. It's actually used 3 times in Dream Drop. It is, in fact, the scene where they save Mickey from drowning, when they're running to the opera. Is it supposed to be the opera because of the the accent over the E? They pronounce it as opera, though. And then, indeed, the scene where they are knighted at the end of the Sora visit. So, a weird affinity for the Olympus music there. All right. 15. First there's a birth, then you say bye, then you go to sleep. I would think... Oh god, I don't know. This one. We were both right, and we missed another one between us. Had James quote, or not the James quote, but the quote that James quoted. Where did I use that? I remember doing the Xehanort voice and saying, first there's a birth, then you say bye, then you go to sleep. I know it's in a video, like, from the last year-ish, but I don't know where. Yeah, I remember, yeah, I was going to say, PJ did art of this. The removed Alice station. She just ended up getting lumped into the triple princess one, which was Alice, Jasmine, and Kyrie, I guess? Is that what it is? Because Cinderella, Snow White, Belle, Aurora, they get their own platforms, and yeah, the other ones get the grouped in one where you have to jump on that fucking barrel for the speed run. The humor video, thank you. Sorry for the bonk. Hopefully that's a bingo for somebody. All right, checking in at 15. Yeah, definitely gonna see that on like cutting room floor, Cage Wiki stuff. 11. Thank you so much. If by command boards you mean what I think you mean, which gameplay system style has been used 3 times over the course of the KH games? See, I would say like command deck, because when I think command board, I think of like the board game. Fuck. Cards. Maybe that was an intentional trick. Because when I hear command deck, I think BBS, Dream Drop, Coded, which I think that'd be it. But cards, Dark Road, Com and Recom, Original Key. I didn't hear command deck. I saw command. I was like, does this person mean command deck, or are they like tricking me with like the minigame title? I assumed it was a mistake because I was thinking, okay, well, command deck, there's 3 games that use that. Flick Rush Range, come on, that doesn't count. That's bullshit. That's like saying, Queen's Blood and FF7 Rebirth. It's like primarily a card-based game. There's card gameplay there. Like, yeah, it is, but it's not like what we're talking about. Okay, well, whatever. Cards, sure. I had no idea the key used cards. I thought it was always medals. Number 17. Vanitas gives Ventus the nickname Venti Wenti in which game? Dream Drop, KH3, Birth by Sleep, or Calm? I'll just say it'd be fucking nuts if it was Calm. Please erase Flick Rush. I don't even hate Flick Rush. I think that was in like the top 20 on my minigames. Yep, that is KH3 when Ven is sleeping in the throne. And Vanitas teleports to the top of it, and he says, Venti Wenti. Whatever am I going to do with you? Or something like that. Yeah, it's such a shit-headed thing to say. I love it. Yeah, Venti Wenti wants to keep sleeping. Only in Dark Road? Which 2 Disney characters only appeared in Dark Road? Iago and Carpet, Wardrobe and Chip, Tweedledee and Tweedledum, or Hades and Cerberus? Probably the chillest question of them all, if you've played Cage 1 and 2, basically. Top 20 Cage minigames had 1 fun minigame at most. No, Command Board is genuinely fun. So is Honey Slider. I think Jungle Slider is pretty fun. I think some of the Classic Kingdoms are fun. I believe that was number 20, if I recall. There's probably some unfun ones, mixed in there. Yeah, the fake answers definitely could have been meaner. But yeah, Iago and Carpet, Hades and Cerberus, they're all KH1. Wardrobe and Chip will show up in 2. Unless you talk about Chip and Dale, in which case he's in 1 as well. Alright, 19. What's up, Sil Blossom? What kind of flower petals usually appear around Marluxia? Orchid, rose, cherry blossom, or forget-me-nots? Trisha Uchiha. Uchiha, thank you for the follow. Sorry if I demolished that. It would be fun if it was forget-me-nots, huh? You got it. You got it. I'm sure you get that a lot. Someone going, Yeah, cherry blossom. Forget-me-nots will be fun, though, considering the Castle Oblivion setting. Okay. Number 20. Who notices Ericus being in Terra's heart in BBS? Ansem the Wise, Xehanort, Braig, or Aqua? If this is referring to what I think it is, I know the answer. Yeah, no, her name was just Wardrobe. She was sort of the misfit of the castle staff, but yeah, this is, I believe, referring to blank points when Xehanort calls Ericus, you sly fox. 21. You're talking about, like, the cover? I'm just gonna say this. In Volume 3 of the Days manga, which Disney character... Oh, God. It says Disney character. Well... I said Shion because I didn't read Disney character. So that was a reading comprehension fail. Good job sneaking that in. Yeah, now that I say this Disney character, I feel like I do remember seeing or hearing about Pluto and Axel hanging out on the cover. This is not a Kahoot, but it's basically a Kahoot. It's a Blooket. It's a different website that lets us use more people without having to pay. But same general concept. Alright, 22. That was a reading fail. I guess you're right. Shion is a Disney character, technically. Silly, just because you have a next life is said to Roxas, but by who? Axel, Riku, Naminé, or Shion? I don't think that's what the question meant, though. I think Harumichi was reading comprehension testing us. That is Axel when he is fake dying in the KH2 prologue in the mansion basement. 23. Highest magic stat? I mean, which Keyblade has the highest magic stat in KH2 before Final Mix was released with Winner's Proof taking that spot? Fatal Crest, Monochrome, Ultima Weapon, or Decisive Pumpkin? I'll be flummoxed to learn. I'm flummoxed! Fatal Crest? Really? Consider me flummoxed! That's so weird. I do not associate that with, like, a high magic stat whatsoever. I definitely ruled out these two. I ruled out this, to be honest. I was like, it's gotta be green. Go figure. 24. Axel takes Kairi from Twilight Town, but doesn't take her to the world that never was. Who does take her there? Luxor, Demix, Braig, or Syx? Yeah, Fatal Crest is the one where you get Berserk Charge, right? Which is when you're out of MP. Boom, boom. That'll be Syx. Considering Demix would be dead by then, Braig is not Braig in this game, and Luxor doesn't get anything interesting to do in KH2. 25. Why are some of these like... Okay, so if you squint, how many mobile games were there? Not counting only certain countries, and then this one's like... So here is like a huge scene in KH2. The discrepancy. Maybe I should have... I was gonna say randomized, but then that would... I don't know, maybe it should have been a different order. Yeah, Riku is within Ansem in KH2. They hold hands and they all see. I do believe Demix did survive longer in the KH2 manga. I haven't read it myself, but I remember hearing that. 26, final question. Oh! Who's this little guy? The Titanium Presto, the Platinum Presto, the Silver Presto, or the Ultimate Presto? I got him right here if you need another visual. He's usually on my microphone, but nowadays during the trivia, it's a giraffe. Demix outlives Zigbar and Zaldin? That's crazy. Outliving Zaldin, whatever, but Zigbar, that's nuts. Alright, one of you didn't know, but that's okay. That's Platinum Presto. My OC, do not steal. Alright, let's see our leaderboard in third place. It's Buffoon. In second, Just James. And in first, Fruitoon. Congratulations, Fruitoon. For our top 5, 8 in 4th, and Celeste in 5th. That means I didn't make it.
I hate this place.
Like I care.
In 6th, it's Chain. In 7th, Silver Inferno. In 8th, it's Vaca. In 9th, it's me. And in 10th, it's Brian. Thank you to Harumichi for the trivia. Congrats to Fruitoon. I'm going to say this was tricky in some spots, but obvious in others. So I'll say this was a 61%. Pretty close, 64. All right, hurdle time. That is Broken Reality from Dream Drop. No? Hello? How about now? What the fuck? Is it not? Broken Reality? It's not? Really? It's almost positive. What else would it be if it's not that? I feel really confident that's what it is. Boom, boom. It's the song that plays when Pete is sneaking into the opera on Riku's side. I just watched this. I'm almost positive it's Broken Reality. Unless I don't know the name of it. I'm typing this in because I think I really that's what it is. Yeah, so fuck me. Okay. Usually there's a drop down, and if it's not there and you refresh, it'll show up. I felt so gaslit. Okay, I'm gonna do the Spotle, and then I have a Kazoo song that I have to play. I mean, get to play, really. Alright, Spotle time. Gorillas. You know, I think Gorillas is a bad first guess, but it's also kind of a good first guess because it's so many things are off the board when you guess Gorillas. So let's see. Can I request that you play a ship post I posted in Ultima yesterday for the chat? What is it? Can you tell me what it is? Oh, it's a mixed gender group. Okay. Okay, that narrows things down a lot, because I feel there's not many. Ooh, I have a great guess. Fleetwood Mac, right? It's not going to be alternative. It's going to be pre-2001. It's going to be... Oh, I don't know how many people are in Fleetwood Mac. It's definitely going to be higher than Gorillaz. They're not British. I'm going for it. I feel super confident. Fuck yeah. I've never done it in 2. I don't think I've ever done it in 2. That is my best work on the Spotle. Could you post it, Barnabas, so I don't have to scroll through Discord? All right, there you go. Spotle, easy peasy. What was yesterday's? Oh, I did get Backstreet Boys in 4, but I guessed I was like, okay, it's either NSYNC or Backstreet Boys, and I I was so pissed that I picked the wrong one first. Okay, Kazoo time. Oh, okay. All right, let's see. Try to guess the song. Get my kazoo. Volume warning, headphone warning. Let's see. Didn't. There you go. Good job, folks. Yeah, there's as I said the other day, there's like a lot of Disney songs on the cards in here, which I guess you're allowed to just say the names of songs, and it's not like a copyright thing. It's not like anything in this game is producing the songs themselves. It's just letting you know that they exist. So that was a good one. The other one on that card was "I'm Blue" by Eiffel 65, I think. I just put the card away. I don't remember. All right, we're switching over to Sonic Heroes, and then we'll let you guys vote on who I'm playing as. Bye, VOD people.